First time I went to Showcase, I think I was 13, and it was something that you're a part of. You weren't just into something because you're into something. It was like you were part of it.
I used to love the ska shows because of the way they came dressed up.
I think the only time I ever crowd surfed was at the Showcase Theater.
You're like a little hermit crab, dude. Get somewhere and sit down. What's your favorite band?
Small to medium-sized venue that like punk just fucking lived there, you know?
It was the people that went there. It was just an empty building, but it was the people that went there that really made it what it was.
It was like a mecca in Southern California for punk rock.
I didn't grow up close to the Showcase Theater, but if you were involved in hardcore, you had to make that trek. Like, it was no problem driving a few hours to go to a hardcore show.
You were there, or your friend's band played there, so you'd make the drive from Huntington or wherever you were from out there to go see your buddies.
But then it got really popular, so you'd have kids from all over Southern California going there as well as bands.
From my view behind like a drum set was just like a mountain of kids and hoping like they didn't fall back.
Well, I feel like I wouldn't know a lot of the people that I do today if it wasn't for, the Showcase kind of just being right in the middle of everything.
D-Thought was always good at picking the right bands. I think he just kind of listened to the kids and knew what people wanted to hear.
He just wanted a place for the kids to go and listen to punk rock music. And it was just a constant battle for him to keep that place open with all the problems that they had at the Showcase, the cops and all that kind of stuff. It was always in a fight.
We go through lawsuit after lawsuit after lawsuit, and they never win. The city never won. We always win because we never done anything wrong.
There's always something, isn't it?
People were like jumping off of these catwalks and stuff, and some dude jumped down and kneed me in the jaw and freaking thought I broke my jaw. But that was how it was back then.
One time I had to take this kid, he had braces. He gets a foot or something to his mouth, rips out all his teeth, because the braces just took him. And we looked at him and he's, all his teeth are gone. And his mouth's all bloody. He goes, "Hey man, can you take me to the hospital?" I put him in my car, and as I'm, pulling out, people are coming out with his teeth. And he looks at me and he like goes like this, like smiling. He goes, "How bad is it?"
Kids are wild, they don't give a shit, they break, they steal, they complain about the ticket prices.
There was a fight, you wouldn't see Ron, you'd see the wave of people. He'd be like Moses running towards the floor and everybody's just spreading. You just see Ron's bald head just like a great white shark.
We started fighting right there on the stage while they were playing.
It was just super intense, and that energy in there. Such a small place, you could just feel the room just like pulsing.
Adamantium, Throwdown, Death by Stereo. We all played our record release shows there. Could have done them anywhere, but we want to play Showcase.
Walked in the door and it was the heaviest, loudest, most energy I've ever seen in a live concert.
get in there, rip their shirts off, and have the best time they could that night. And I think that's what kept that place going so long and which made it so awesome.
I talk to more people from those days than I do from my high school days, from whatever other experiences I've had in life.
I'm so sad what happened to it. Nothing happened to it. The city bought it, they're supposed to redevelop it, recession hit, and now it sits frozen in time. It's such a shame.
It was my youth. It's where I found morals, politics, hating politics, just everything.
This time, it was our summer. It was something no one could take from us.
I don't know if people realized it at the time, but we would not really ever have that time again.
There's nothing like it. Nothing's replaced it. I guess that's the biggest thing. It left a giant hole.
It was definitely the most memorable time of my life. I learned a lot. I grew up there.
That's how awesome the Showcase Theater was for me. It was like my home, my punk rock home. I love that place so much.